That's Anton doing his best Rasmus impression.
Yeah, I did pretty good there.
Yeah, you were kind of in the same pitch that he usually does. Welcome to Alla de små sakerna, episode 106.
106.
The big 106.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nothing special about that.
It's not special about that.
We're over the 100 now, so I mean,
yeah,
we just
so who cares?
yeah, exactly. We're just gathering episodes to the 200 now.
Exactly. So yeah, welcome. And this is sort of a special edition.
Yeah.
No, not really. But we will only be talking about self-deception in this episode.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So if you haven't already, please check out the interview we did with Andreas Clark, the lead singer of the band. It's up on YouTube and Spotify and everywhere. It's aptly named episode 105.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's easy to find.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just go to this one and click the one before, and you can hear it. Probably you already heard it, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we had the great opportunity to listen to this whole album before it was released.
Yeah.
And with this one, it feels like if you compare it with Destroy the Art, the latest album.
Yeah.
This one feels like at least that you get more tracks that you didn't know about when we listen to this track or this album. So it feels like we get more tracks here that we didn't know about.
Yeah, exactly.
Like last time it was maybe it was only 3 or 2 songs.
2 songs.
2 songs.
That wasn't released before the album was released.
Yeah, exactly.
It was that Siren song and the featuring with
I think
Niklas.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's actually 3, but
okay,
maximum 3, but otherwise 2. But yeah, in this case, like we
have absolutely zero. What was I supposed to say? Sorry, we have noll koll.
No.
As you would say in Swedish, as per usual.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's how we roll.
Yeah, kind of like Limp Bizkit.
Exactly. But yeah, this was cool. Checking out this new album, signed to Napalm Records this time.
Yeah.
In spite of producing it all by themselves.
Yeah, and you know where Napalm comes from?
Austria.
It's Germany, right?
I think it's Austria.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
You know, with Hitler, it's Austrian, but German. Yeah, they talk German either way. What was the thing I was going to was they have a ton of bands that I love.
Yeah.
And that are from Germany and Austria and Switzerland and the middle of Europe.
Yeah.
That point where I like to hang out when I listen to music.
Fuck yeah. It was actually like a moment where I checked out the Napalm and I was like, what bands do they have? And it was Ailstorm and Powerwolf, and I was like, well, this is Andreas territory.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so awesome that they got signed there, and again, just check out the interview before this episode or after the episode when we talked about the album.
We can't force you to do it either way, so no. But let's get into the album.
Yeah,
One of Us.
Let's see.
The 7th album of Self-Deception with 11 songs on it. So where was I going? Yeah, it starts up with One of Us.
Exactly.
It comes and gives you a huge slap in the face at the start.
Huge.
And that was the second single, or was it the first? I don't remember.
I think it's the first, maybe.
Yeah. Either way, they showed us with this that they're back. 2 years since the last album. And I'm just gonna preface this by saying, I will love this album, but no one would guess anything other than that.
No one would be surprised by that.
Yeah. So if you're tired of me love bombing Self-Deception, you can stop listening now. Yeah. Well, maybe listen to Anton. He can maybe get more
gonna find
nitty gritty in it.
Gonna get my shuffle somewhere and stop digging something.
Yeah, exactly.
Just wanna correct myself. Time's Up was the first single.
Yeah.
One of Us, the second, The Wedding, and then Don't Belong.
Don't Belong. Yeah, exactly.
And then we know that the Break
Yeah.
will actually be out as the fifth single.
Yeah, the fifth single.
When we record this.
Yeah, so we recorded this one day before it got released. So
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah. But it starts off. It's a cool song. One of Us, and sort of punching to the face sort of energy, and it's the energy on this album is very much uppity, up tempo. There isn't very much downtime in the whole album, so it shows you where it's going right from the first song.
Yeah.
And
I would probably say that I do think after listening to the full album, to be honest, that the two first songs on this album is the most like energetic, fun, and powerful, and just slap in the face ish songs. I don't think any other songs on this album actually reaches that level that those two does. I would say.
I disagree.
I would figure, but I do think it starts off in the best way, because there are many songs that have great bridges or breaks or whatever in this album, but as a full song, those two songs I think is the hardest by far. I would say just that is like 100% super hard to me.
I think that Break is actually harder.
I don't agree on the verses there.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
still, we're
agree to disagree.
Yeah, for sure. But we're on One of Us.
It's about to go down, down, down. This motherfucker go down, down, down. Time to make it known. Do you have the guts, or you are not lost? Get down, down, down. This motherfucker go down, down, down. Burn the whole place down. Do you have the guts, or you one of us?
And yeah, I mean, still like shocked from hearing it today. Like, I don't know how many months it's been since it came out, but
like
it's
2.
Just
it
2.
Was, I think it was at the beginning of the year, so maybe 3 months ago.
Okay, maybe. But yeah, still, just so surprised that they came out swinging that hard, and as I mentioned to you, Andreas, I think it's crazy cool that it feels like Andreas Clark has found like a Sam Carter from Architects type-ish scream in the verses.
Yeah,
where it comes down to like that kind of weird like squealy voice that Sam Carter has. I don't feel it necessary. It's like, well, we're gonna do it like Architects or whatever, but I just feel it's cool that he kind of does something like Sam Carter, and does it very well.
They're in the same realm of singing, screaming,
and I would really like more of that.
Yeah.
Even though like if it would be a full album of that from now, like that would maybe be like, well, they're trying to be a bit more like Architects then, so maybe it's good that he doesn't do it on every track, but I really like it, and I think it sounds awesome.
Yeah. But we've talked about the earlier, and you were correct. It was longer ago than just. It was in January that One of Us came, and Time's Up was actually in November of last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So and the Wedding was in March, and Don't Belong in April. So
yeah, those are very close.
So that's the time frame of this sort of album cycle. But we've talked about the 4 singles. So maybe we don't have to go that deep into it.
No.
So
dig into those album tracks.
Yeah. And as I will have to directly go to Break.
Yeah, for sure.
She's gotta be insane. The two sides of her brain are always in a war. If part of her would stay, the other side betrays. She's always in a war. Give me a break. Break. She craves the truth, tells a lie, goes straight from laughing to crying. You know she's
Because holy crap, the tempo changes and everything is. I was not expecting this from Self-Deception. I know that they're heavy and they have sort of breakdowns and stuff, but I was not expecting them to go down this route. And the thing that they're doing with not only one but like 2 or 3 tempo changes in the song, like we talked about in Thrones' latest song, that blew me away, that they could do it. And then you get another song from another band that I love. I'm in heaven right now because everyone's doing it and I love it.
Yeah.
And also in Break, it's. I know Rasmus would have said that it's sort of cringe in the songs. The part that I actually like, and that's she puts the F you in fun but leaves the C you in cunt. And I like that. It's sort of on the brink of being cheesy and stuff, but
Yeah.
I love it so much, especially when he does it because it's so hard that he's like screaming it, he's singing it like he's angry.
Yeah.
That sort of way, and she puts the F you in fun and C you in cunt, and it's been done, but it's awesome.
I agree with you. I think I've heard it, and but I haven't really like been disturbed by it. I feel also like it's fun. It goes by so fast. Then, as I said when we talked about Don't Belong, it's not a major issue, but as I was leaning into on that track, I had more problem with that Andreas made a thing with don't belong, but also don't be long in the song. I think that was like, well, it's clever, but it's also like in that manner, it also goes so slow in the track.
Yeah.
If you compare the other tracks. So, I mean, in that case, I think it's more generic and more cringe in a way, even though, I mean, in all fairness to the song, I mean, we know that it's like all about mental health and stuff like that. So, I mean, I respect the song and don't want to like kick the song at that point. But, I mean, that's like a bar that doesn't go by that fast. So you recognize it easier. Yeah. As in you said with she puts the F in fun.
F you in fun and C you in fun. Yeah.
I mean, that goes by so fast.
That you barely hear it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so done in the right way and becomes fun. Yeah. When you listen to it. So I definitely like that.
Yeah. And if we're talking about Don't Belong, I've completely changed my opinion of it. It's gotten so much better.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I, in my way, put it down. It wasn't that far down the list, but in the context of the album, it sits there sort of in the middle. And I got a new appreciation for it. And also when I actually, when we talked about it, I haven't listened to it that closely to the lyrics and that sort of thing. I had just listened to the whole experience of it. But now that I know more of what it's about and I actually listen to the lyrics and stuff, it gets more powerful for me. And as I said, the placement on the album, it's the 4th track. It's perfect because you have three songs that really kicks off in a completely hard direction, and then it goes down just a little bit for Don't Belong, and then you get another. So it's perfectly situated on the album.
Yeah,
so
I totally agree.
If we were allowing ourselves to change our scoring, I would have to put it higher, but I'm not going to do it. But just so you know, I would give it a few more points.
And then it was like on a 6, maybe.
I think a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
I think I gave it.
Yeah, maybe we both gave it a 7 actually.
Yeah, I think somewhere along there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I agree also, like when I'm listening to the whole album too, I feel like that's one of the stronger songs still. Even though like my shit talk about the chorus in that way, but I agree it's a strong ass song, and I like that they have that kind of power ballad, but it isn't really that close to a ballad. It's pretty heavy still.
Yeah, it's very heavy.
Yeah. So no, I fucking dig it too.
I like the sort of thing that this is one of the slower, more sort of not as hard song that of Self-Deception. And when you listen to other bands, like that's their top.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That's the hardest they'll go. Like for example, like Takida or something.
Oh yeah.
They can be sort of hard, but they can't go further, and this is the low point for Self-Deception. So I like that the inversion of it from bands that are technically rock bands but are seen as more poppy, and this is a metal band that goes down to the sort of pop rock stuff, but that's their lowest they'll go, sort of, if you count out the Haley's Lullaby or that sort of.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Where it's actually a ballad, a real ballad, sort of thing. Yeah. So Ketamine Cowboy.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Daddy's gonna buy you a satellite. And if that satellite goes drift, Daddy's gonna buy you a rocket ship. That's that. Everything can be laughed at. Make it an open casket for everyone left behind. Line him up, we go line him up. Skyrockets, you can ride like a ketamine cowboy. Line him up, we go line him up. What a time to be alive for a ketamine cowboy. Yeah, I'm alright, I'm okay.
Yeah, dude.
Talking about stuff that has been done before, Hush Little Baby Don't You Cry, and all that stuff.
Hooters.
It's so many songs, and but it works.
It works.
It works in this song.
It works.
When I heard the first words, I was like, "Ooh, this is a hit or miss. This could be really bad." Because, I know some really bad songs that start that way that you don't actually, you can't listen to them because it's cringe. Yeah.
It's a risky route.
Exactly. But even in the second sentence, that is going to buy you a satellite, then you'll be like, this isn't the way the nursing rhyme goes. So then you perk up, and
But
so
that's where I don't know how many bands who actually done it that way, but I've listened a lot to Satellite by the Hooters.
Yeah.
And that song kicks off in the same way. Hush Little Baby Don't Cry Like That. That's gonna buy you a Satellite or Cadillac or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just something with it that is like, it feels like it was the Hooters.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if it was. It's very stupid, as we had Andreas on the link.
Yeah.
Just like a few hours ago. But fuck.
Yeah.
You need to question him about that.
But it works in this song.
Yeah.
Because it's
for sure.
It is a nursing rhyme, but it also a hard rocking song. So and the rest of it isn't that cliche or done before or something, and it's a very catchy song.
Probably also kind of works because I think it's maybe with Break, it's one of their most like experimental songs on this album.
Yeah.
Besides, as we said, maybe with the two first songs, those were a bit harder than they usually go, or just hardcore metalcore.
Yeah.
But Ketamine Cowboy and like Break just put in so much different stuff, and also like Ketamine Cowboy maybe also is the one that leans actually into the old stuff.
Yeah.
A bit more, or at least from the songs from Destroy the Art, the last album. I think this one was really, really cool produced and just clever. It was fast, so many different elements that they just throw into the track.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just got so exciting when I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So stoked on this track.
Yeah, it was great. So I like how they mixed it up, sort of.
And also like they took down like the tempo in the pre-chorus very nicely.
Yeah.
And kind of went like faster melodic in the chorus, which I dig. Also like the drums were super fast. In that chorus.
Yeah.
So cool. And even though they used like that kind of like reverbed voice or robot ish stuff in this one,
they played with the voice.
Yeah. And I usually don't like that, and I bought it this time because this was one of a kind on this album.
Yeah.
And I like it.
You like it, yeah.
I like it.
And I know we said we weren't going to go too deep into the singles, but I don't think that we actually talked about the video for the wedding. When we talked about the wedding.
Yeah. No, probably not.
Because I don't know if I actually had seen the actual video when we talked about it. And I've since seen it. And it's one of those videos that I really like. Because it's a story in the video. I talked a lot about Starset and their videos.
Oh, yeah.
Which never feature the actual band. It's only a world or something. And I got the same sort of feel with this video. For anyone who hasn't seen it, it's a wedding, sort of, with the bride and the groom. But you can see it intercuts between when they're happy and people are around, and when sort of the wedding is gone and the food is spoiled and stuff, and she's obviously dead. So you get that sort of thing with one part of Starset, who has that sort of dark undertone in a lot of their videos that I really love. Especially Ricochet, like we talked about before, which is my favorite music video of all time. And also it sort of plays with a little piece of heaven from Avenged Sevenfold. You know, the animated one. Yeah.
Right.
The whole thing with, he kills her and then she kills him and that sort of thing. But in that video, when she's dead, and spoiler alert for a song that's like 20 years old, but fuck it. Yeah. When she gets up again, she has those sort of white eyes and is sort of cut up sort of thing. It's animated, so it's not gory or something. It's a bit gory, but and this is the same thing, because she has her wedding dress on, but she has those white eyes and a apparent stab wound in the stomach and things. So I was intrigued instantly by that video, and I was like, yeah, more of this, because I'm torn between. I love to see a video with the band, either just them playing which is done, it's fine, everything, and it can be cool. But the videos I like the most are when the bands are playing, but there is also something else happening.
Yeah.
And I usually dislike when it's just a video of something, a story or something, because it feels like it's disconnected. In the Starset's sense, I like them because they work as actual short films. So you don't have to listen to the music for it to work. But in this case, the video is about the sort of same thing that the song is about. So it works that way. And
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's sort of, it's not scary or something like that. You and me are both fans of scary movies.
Yeah.
What's your favorite scary? No, I'm not gonna do it. Roger Jackson voice. So I don't think it's scary at all. But I can guess that some people find it sort of eerie.
Yeah, exactly, eerie. Something like inappropriate or disturbing,
exactly.
or maybe.
And I like that part. So I like to see them go more in that direction with their sort of songs. And it shows, I don't know whose idea it was to make that video that way, but it shows that someone in the band has that sort of eye for something else. So I think it would be cool for them to do the sort of Iceland Kills thing, where it's a sort of a story that goes for more than one video, and where it's sort of connected.
Yeah, it continues.
Yeah, so that would be cool. And this is the first sort of taste of that it would be possible. So that video gave me, like, I want more of that. Not just the music, because we know I love the music. I want more of the music every day, all day, all the time. But more of that visual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really it was really cool, and as you gives it such a good praise right now, I feel like it was actually pretty good, but also like Time's Up had at least some form of aligning timeline with the hungover guy or whatever, but maybe it wasn't that intriguing in the same way as the wedding, but
that worked also, because you had the band in it also, and they meet up in the elevator at the end or something.
Right.
So you get that sort of, that second part I talked about, when you get the band, but you also get the story. So as I said, they seem to have it in them to do more visuals and stuff.
Yeah.
So
they did it great, really. I haven't really thought about it that much. And when you talked about it, to me, it felt like this felt like music videos from like I don't know, mid 2000s, maybe even 2010 or something. It gives me like the Wake Me Up When September Ends kind of feeling in a way, but obviously not in the same story-wise thing where they actually talk a lot and in that manner, but in some way it gives me that feeling, at least. Or
because that's the thing I hate the most, when they do such an elaborate story that they actually stop the music and it becomes sort of movie-like.
Yeah, that's not so nice.
No, I don't like that part.
Yeah.
Like Metallica 1, their first video, it's a 9-minute song, I think, but the actual video is like 15 minutes long. So in the middle, it stops the music and everything, and it's just a movie that's playing. It's super weird.
Yeah.
There is a cut-down version where the music goes through the whole thing, but I don't like that part. I like the story that's telling in that video. It's actually a movie from the start, so they're cheating a bit, but you get my point.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I think it's good for them to make videos as you said. Good in many ways. I mean, it's a very good video. To me, I don't necessarily get so interested in the video still.
Yeah.
Kind of feel like, well, it's a cool video, and it's smarter to do something like this and try to build up something that at least will get more people excited about it, rather than just make a regular video out in, I don't know, somewhere and try to make up a wedding that is half-assed.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like that they go big for this one instead, and it goes down very well. But I don't think I get that like intrigued in the like mini story that you have just for one music video. Unless it's probably more dramatic or a ballad. Really. We also have songs like Blame and Entertain. Goddamn Me. Do you wanna pick one first?
So I like Goddamn Me. It's a good ending to the album. And I know we've talked about this a lot. But the ending of an album is, I'm realizing more and more, and the more we talk about this, it's super important, because it's what leaves you. You could either have it where it leaves you wanting more, or where you're done with it, and it's fine, because that sort of thing exists too. And that sort of thing where, let's play it one more time. And I would say this is a song that is a good ending, because I'm like, I'm not done, but it's over there. I'm done. It's great. This is a complete album, and it's not into that. I want to have more right now, this second, more than I do otherwise. But it still is that. Oh, that was a good. It's when you leave a concert, and you feel like, they did everything they could. They played every song I wanted to hear. The encore was the perfect trio of songs, and I'm done now. I just want to go to bed because I'm a bit tired. But that was awesome. They ended it on a good point.
Such a high note.
It's a high note. It wasn't one of those concerts where the middle part was a bit boring, and I was just standing there and I didn't feel the songs, and the last song was one of those we have to play this last sort of thing. So it leaves you with a good feeling. Like I'm satisfied. It leaves me satisfied. So I can put it on again, which I have. But when I'm done, I can leave it and still be satisfied that that was great. So I think about when I will be putting this on vinyl, because I will get this album.
Sure.
Most definitely. And you get to that point where the needle goes into the middle, and you be like, and I have to work. If I want to hear more, I have to work for it. And that's sort of, it's hard when it's a album that you want more instantly. But it's when you get that satisfying, that's great. And that this song makes it so that I get that feeling. And it's hard for bands to do it, obviously, because how many times have we talked about bands ending on a bad song?
Oh yeah, sure.
So
whereas we speak about before with Foo Fighters on their latest album, that they ended up with the first single on the last track,
exactly,
as many bands have done. But we kind of like pin the needle there with that. This is usually a very good thing. It's rarely like a fail when you do that. Just end it with the first single and you will be satisfied. But this is a new track, and it's really great. It has a great riff. One thing I wondered about Goddamn Me was I felt really like in the actual just beginning, it felt like there was someone else singing. Did you feel that too?
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel like that was Andreas singing like he's just clean vocals, because he has such a like a light tone when he sings regularly.
It's
not screaming
it's
or whatever.
something else.
Yeah,
I got that too. I still think it's him, but
I guess so too. But
otherwise, I think they would have put up a name for.
But we also by this point has just listened to the pre-listen, and maybe they haven't really put out like a featuring in that case. They could have written in any form of a biography or information when we were supposed to listen to it that there's a featuring on this one. But at the same time, also why I think you're right that it is actually just Andreas Clark singing in the beginning.
Exactly.
It's because you'd never hear really that thing again, or that voice. But it just mindfucked me as fuck. Because also I think like as we said, one of the last tracks that they actually put on the last album was a featuring.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't think we knew that. I don't think
no. We were unsure.
We heard it. And
we actually
questioned them.
Found out as we recorded the album episode.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I know you went into Spotify to see that. Yeah, it's on Spotify. It says that it's a featuring.
Yeah, exactly.
And we were like, yes, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
But
that one was super obvious in another way, that there was more parts where another singer came in, or it was a Dead by April guy, right?
No, that wasn't
it. Maybe that's another track.
Yeah, that's I think that's the one that was between
the album
Secrets and the last one,
Detroit Art.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
exactly.
There was another guy there, but obviously, and as I said, that was more obvious that there was another singer in that track. In this one, I can just recall that it's in the beginning, but it really mindfucked me as hell.
Yeah.
Have you any results?
No.
No.
But I have even if it's him or another guy in the band, maybe someone who gets the microphone, but it is presented as a presenter. That song. So may I present to you the troubled artist? So it's someone talking about the artist that you would guess is Andreas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe that's why they have done that to distinguish it. So it sounds like someone announcing it. So it wouldn't be too hard to see that maybe there is someone else who does that part. But if it's someone else, if he's distorting his voice, or maybe one of the guys in the band, I don't know.
Exactly.
We will have to see.
Could be that way too.
Yeah. So
and then they obviously don't have to put out a name, even if it's
exactly.
If it's maybe Ronnie who actually is stepping up and taking some vocals, probably not, but
we don't know.
But
it's a mystery.
But it ain't Huggy either.
It could be.
It was darker, so I guess it could be. But I mean, I think we would recognize. We would recognize Ronnie also, but he's more of a
exactly
shy person. Instead of Huggy, the bassist.
Yeah, he's the
guitarist.
He's the outward, most outward in the band.
Yeah.
But and you asked about Entertained.
Yeah, I have to take that one, because to me, I mean, I definitely dig that "Goddamn Me" is a good exit song here.
Yeah,
and it is really great. But Entertained to me was like a very, very good ending too. And if you listen to the interview there, he will say some interesting things about the last two tracks there. But to me, Entertain was maybe one of the tracks. I mean, Don't Belong is maybe a bit honest too, but to me, this one was the one who felt most honest in the whole performance of Andreas and the band. This one just felt like this one went through them. Some songs are maybe more shallow, not in a bad way. I mean, it's just fun and all of that stuff. But this one felt to me like this meant something, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
Also, I think like the pre-chorus has a cool melody, and it really, really resembles something else that I don't know really what it is, but I just really recognize it, that like melody. But it's super catchy. And also, awesome chorus. A really cool bass in the second verse too.
Yeah, I
He
love the
really
bass.
drives the bass there.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see him just letting the bass go there. Awesome breakdown again, really heavy. I don't know, just I love this track. Thought it was one of the better tracks that wasn't a single.
I'm just going to state the obvious that it gets you thinking about Gladiator.
Really?
Are you not entertained?
Oh, okay, yeah.
He says it's like,
Of course,
400 times in the song.
Yeah.
And my mind goes there because it's one of my favorite films and one of the most awesome soundtracks, and that's the most famous part of the movie. So,
yeah, for sure.
So there is nothing more than just that. Are you not entertained? I don't think that they have actually copied the film or anything stupid like that.
No.
But it is the same word, so
Yeah.
that's just where my mind goes.
Yeah.
So when I see that entertained, I just get Russell Crowe in my head, you know.
Yeah.
In all his glory.
In Colosseum or whatever he's.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The small Colosseum. It's not the big one.
No.
We will not make it into a movie pod, but
no, not this time. But
I can quote the whole film if you want to.
When you really said it, I see the reference now. But
yeah,
it's not a movie that I've seen that many times. But I should definitely have picked that one up.
Yeah,
damn it.
I watch it like 2 or 3 times a year. So
yeah,
yeah,
not me.
I know.
But what do you think about the track?
Yeah, I agree with almost everything you say. So. It is sort of raw and in the lyrics department, and they get the point through to what they mean. So that's actually awesome for it. So yeah, I don't have much to add to what you said about it because I agree on so much what you said.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's hard for us to agree.
It's really hard sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. But it would have been a great ending to the album.
Yeah, it would actually.
So I get your point.
Yeah, because it feels like it gets some form of like, as you actually say with Gladiator, some form of like, I don't know, just how do you say it? Like something big, something
epic.
Epic. Yeah, I don't know. The track just gives something epic to it, and as you say, an epic movie, Gladiator.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool actually.
Yeah. So I think the feeling would have gone another way if that was the ending song. But it works. I'm just happy that they chose to make it 11 songs and not just 10.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because that means we get more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also have, we should probably just head into third song, Wake Up, and the fifth, Death of Me.
Yeah.
A quickie.
Yeah, exactly. Give me 1 second or just start talking.
I think I dig Death of Me more. I think that was more of a track that was I don't know, just more angry or more what should you say, just cocky, I would say. It has like a cool like hip hop influence. I feel like 90s hip hop, like a little beat in the background. Also like a crazy breakdown in that track.
Yeah,
like super heavy. but yeah, and also like, but the weird thing is in that track, it feels like that breakdown. It feels like a huge contrast to the rest of the song, but I still think it's a cool song. Wake Up, I feel like there's more like clean vocals. There comes some screams, but I feel like it's solid. But and also like it's a good third song still. But I think it's more like choppy in sound. I think it's like I don't want to say hard to listen to because it's not hard to listen to, but if you try to catch what I'm trying to say, it just feels like it's a bit messy in a way.
Yeah.
Just to not to find stuff to like go down on, but to just say that what I think is worse with some songs. Because many times they have become better at their form of production and just making all the instruments sound very well in their own parts of the tracks. But like a song like Wake Up, it feels more messy, as I said, and it feels choppy in a way. I don't know, kind of get that feeling.
Yeah, sort of.
Kind of.
I don't totally disagree, but I don't totally agree.
Yeah.
So that one, Wake Up, you can see it from the lyrics that it's very political. And I like that it will probably ruffle some feathers in everything. It's not clear in either way of what you're thinking or everything, but in the climate that we are in today, that people will take it to heart to mean what they think it means, not what it actually means.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of fun because when you, as I said, when you read it, you can't actually say, oh, this means that, and this is for this or against that or something in that way. So I like the song in that sense because people will get angry about it and maybe not for the right reason or something. And I think that's funny because people are stupid.
But that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. So Death of Me also has a great start to the song. I have to say, you're like a porcupine, you are a landmine. Just those two sentences
Very good.
Yeah.
Very
so when people talk about being like a landmine or something, but you are a landmine, but you're a porcupine. It just works.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
yeah, I would also have to say that I like Death of Me more than Wake Up. But I still feel like Wake Up is still in that early stage of the album, where it still goes up,
You're kind of hooked on the adrenaline.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then you can cool off a bit with Don't Belong, and
Yeah.
then it goes again.
Yeah.
So it's that sort of starting and stopping in the tempo wise or the energy wise or anything, something like that. So that makes the first three sort of, it's a 1, 2, 3 punch sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Very clever. Very clever. It's
Well, they weren't so clever if you listen to the interview.
no.
It was pure coincidence,
Yeah,
but
poor coincidence.
it was very good of chance to do what they did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy to have those two first tracks to me that early. Like
Yeah.
just they just go by that quick and then you have the rest.
Mm.
But like to like a finished touch of the album, I think I definitely had like a nicer second round of this album.
Mm.
I think my honest my honest approach to it at first was like that I was probably gonna get faster and harder stuff, like the first 2 tracks to me, because we were that impressed of those. So when I actually heard this album the first time, I was like, well, they kind of like take it down sometimes, make it groovy and stuff like that, tempo changes as in Break, and that's really slick when you listen to it. But like generally, I was like a not disappointed, but like a bit, because I really hoped for like all like fucking power and adrenaline and pace all the time in some way, but that shouldn't be it either. But like when I've listened to it again, I feel like, yeah, those are great songs. So yeah, I think more songs are growing on me the more I listen to them. Really this early too. But yeah, just that my expectations of what I thought I was getting from this album, just with those first 2 tracks.
Yeah. So
What did you feel?
Yeah,
Like given that we had those first 2 tracks that was super hardcore, then we got some Wedding that was still like punchy, but kind of going some way in the ballad direction, and then we had Don't Belong and everything.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you would get more of either of the other parts?
I thought that the rest of the album that they hadn't released would be in the same vein of sort of the Wedding, that sort of thing. So, and when you got to Wake Up With, if you listen to it from start to end, which I did, the first song that I hadn't heard was that one, and it was like, yeah, it's sort of in that vein. It's not exactly the same or something, but it's sort of that way.
Yeah.
And then you get to Death of Me, and it's like, yeah, it's more punchy stuff. But then you get to Break. And I was like, why didn't they put this as a single? Why is it in the middle of the album? And holy crap. We've talked about this before, that someone would like us to do a react or something. I'm against it, you like it.
Yeah.
But I think that my face when I got to Break would have been one of those, yeah, this is what a react should look like.
Exactly.
Because I was not ready for it. And it opened my eyes for like, yeah, they weren't done.
No.
And we're like sitting down and be like, yeah, let's put out this album. No, we're gonna keep on experimenting and doing more of this stuff. And it kept on doing it the rest of the album. So I got a really good feeling. At first I was like a little boy before Christmas, like, yay, finally getting a new album. Yay. It's been 2 years. Yay. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all for this album.
It's hard to like predict tracks that you think you're gonna react well to, but I mean that's why it could be fun to have those things.
Yeah, and
sometimes
actually the funny thing is, because it's called Break. And there was something wrong when I listened to it the first time. When I got to it, it was just sort of silent.
Okay.
So I thought it was this sort of
interlude,
funny thing where they had recorded like 30 seconds of just silence.
Stupid as shit.
For a break.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's stupid. And then it worked again, so it started playing the same song again.
Yeah.
That it actually sounds like. And I was like, no, this isn't a break. It's a breakdown.
It's a breakdown.
Yeah, it's more of that. So that was just a funny coincidence that it the machines and devices just started to fuck around with me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Also like is that there are tracks that are called break on an album, and they are actually amazing.
Yeah.
They are actually like, yeah, just crazy and like full of adrenaline and do weird shit. I mean, that's what I like sometimes when you like when you check like the track list of an album and you're like, I wonder how this track will be, and then you come to it and you're like, well, this was exactly how good I wanted it to be. Like when you get that feeling.
And one thing I actually thought about was because they talk about being in the pit and everything. So, and they actually wrote some songs because they wanted to have that sort of energy. And when we saw them live last time, when they had their final show of that tour, they tried and actually didn't succeed in doing a sort of wall of death.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because people didn't know exactly when to go into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that maybe with these songs they can make it work.
Yeah.
And they can have like, this is the wall of death song and this is the part where you want to run into each other.
Exactly.
Because it was sort of awkward last time because they weren't in sync for when they actually wanted to do it, and people started running beforehand, and when they actually wanted people to run, some stayed up because they didn't know that it was time, and it was weird. So I think that they can make it work for this tour that they're actually on right now.
Hell
sort of.
Yeah.
I think that the next time that they will be playing is on Sweden Rock.
I think so too. Yeah.
And then they're going to a couple of festivals, and then they're going with Amaranth and Anchor for a sort of European tour.
Yeah. Let's go.
I think it was like 4 or 5 places in Sweden, like Örebro and I think Karlstad and some other places. So yeah,
should definitely check that out if you're
not from
placed in Karlstad or if
so
it was Karlstad.
Check them out where they are going, because they're very cool live.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah,
I mean the whole band is just hilarious.
Exactly,
especially
and the energy is
the bassist. It's a clown up there.
Yeah,
by itself.
He makes it work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm actually
pretty done.
Yeah,
I think we.
I didn't think it was going to be this long, but
well, we usually do it like this.
Yeah, on the bands that we like.
Yeah, for sure.
We should have actually talked to Rasmus to see what he was thinking about it, just so we could recite him. But maybe until
the next time.
Next time, we can get his thoughts.
Yeah. He's been pretty busy so far that I know. So
yeah.
I'm really unsure if he's even had the possibility to.
And
to
we know that Self-Deception isn't on the top of his priority list.
Not
but
really.
Maybe on a couple of songs here, I think he could actually.
Yeah, I mean,
turn it around.
Yeah, I mean, One of Us and Time's Up is, as he said,
he liked them a lot.
He's up there with the best they released, according to him.
And when you're listening to him, he's sort of whining about this band, but he still listened to them and he has seen them live, so you have to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, exactly.
Still. So
he has.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you? I feel like I'm probably gonna have to start this one, but do you have a best and worst song?
Best, yes.
Yes.
Worst, I'll get back to you.
All right.
So start. You can start.
I have to start then. Feel like I want to take something that is not a single. But I think it's obviously, if you have listened to me this episode, I'm a big fan of the 2 first songs.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do it for this time. I'm gonna do an Anton, and I'm gonna say probably I dig Time's Up the most. But I'm super surprised, as I said, about Ketamine Cowboy. I think that's a blast.
Yeah.
So fun. Really nice
But
track.
the one you choose is Time's Up.
Time's Up.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, Blame there too. But I think I'm gonna give it a Wake Up actually. As you said, I think it's good in a way that you can ride on that kind of adrenaline from the two first songs into that one and just kind of like it. But if you actually just like pick them out, I think Wake Up is one of the tracks that I like at the least on this album.
Yeah.
How about you?
So to no one's surprise, I will say Break as the best one.
Track.
Yeah. Because holy crap. And the worst, I think I'm going to choose The Wedding.
Oh, okay. The worst.
Yeah. But it's a high bar. So
Of course.
yeah. So the worst song is still more epic than
I actually thought you
lot.
liked the Wedding more than like Don't Belong, but you actually said it rose.
Yeah, it rose. So I think that they actually switched places
Oh, okay.
in these past weeks.
All fair.
So I would have to say Break and The Wedding.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then we have the rating. And
You can start.
I'm starting. Anton will give this an 8.
And I will give this a 10 out of 10.
Oh, what a shocker. But
Yeah.
I definitely saw that coming when I heard this one. I was like, yeah, he's gonna enjoy this one.
Yeah.
But what I really like also about this album, like as I said, in contrast to the two last albums at least, that they kind of like, even though they do some bit of random stuff, even on the track Ketamine Cowboy as I liked, I really like that they kind of just, I don't know, just cleaned it up more in a way. It isn't that messy in a whole, but just more cohesive as an album and tracks.
Yeah.
I think that's really nice from them.
Yeah.
Really a big level up for them.
So do you want to give a tip for a Self-Deception song? Not from this album?
Oh, yeah, I do. I do.
Do you have anything?
I do have. The tough one is that I do like a lot of tracks from the latest album.
Yeah.
But so I will probably go with, for the people who hasn't heard them, I will still say that Blood and Scars are a badass banger.
Yeah.
That I still hold very high. Maybe up there as a favorite. It's just so melodic and fun and powerful. And really fun live too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
And I will go a deep cut.
Yeah.
So
It's digging deep now.
I'm digging as deep as you can go because it's their first single.
Oh.
Relationship Red Drum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear you.
Which is one of the songs that I still get back to. Because I listen to, you can say Shapes and Onwards for me. I can pick a song here and there. But Relationship Red Drum, that is from Restitution, their first album, is one that I still come back to because I like it so much. And
That's
you can
cool.
hear that it's the recording isn't that great, and you can hear that the singing isn't quite there yet.
Yeah.
Two of the members are not present anymore because they have changed them. But yeah, I like that song a lot. So that's one thing I forgot to ask, if there is any chance that they could bring back some old songs. And if I could just choose one, I would choose this one.
Oh yeah.
So they can play this one and then only new stuff.
Yeah.
Then I will be very happy.
It's always fun with like one track from the old albums. Like,
yeah. So I think
one of each.
that they released like 3 singles from the first album. There's that postcard marked something. That isn't my style. And then I think it is Restitution or something. That's also great on that album. But Relationship is on another level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really, really good song.
Yeah.
Really, really cool.
Really, really cool.
Really, really cool.
Yeah.
Good choice.
So
we're wrapping this.
We're wrapping
bad
this Self-Deception album up. Album also, but the episode up. So next week we will get back to sort of more of a mix.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm not going to say that. Sorry. Forget I said anything.
He was going to hint something there.
Yeah.
But he's taking it back.
I can hint something that we will talk about next week. That is the song that Motionless in White and Corey Taylor has done a featuring on. We will talk about that one. So be assured.
Be assured.
Yeah. Do you know anything that we will talk about for next week?
Not necessarily.
No.
I know that Social Distortion have released their new album, which is the first. You didn't sound that excited about that. I can see that. It was the first in a lot of years, I think.
Yeah, I like Social Distortion. I don't like a lot of their songs.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yeah,
say that
of course.
And I have also thought about maybe torching myself. I don't know if it's torture, but going through Crash Diet's new album.
Oh, okay.
Which was released, I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah.
So maybe I will, I don't promise anything, but maybe I will go through it one time so I can talk about how bad it probably is. But maybe they can astonish us and we will be... It could be the album of the year.
Bear in mind, I did not say it was bad, but I will probably think it is.
Yeah, because you don't like the old stuff with them either. So I don't see how you could.
No, not really.
It. But I can say that I'm going to go into it with an open mind. So let's just stop talking. But yeah, the one thing we know that we will talk about is Motionless in White and Corey Taylor.
Oh yeah, for sure. That would be really fun. I haven't even checked it out yet, but
no,
you looped me up about that one. So,
yeah,
I mean,
so
that would be exciting. I mean, feels messy too. Fuck.
Yeah. So I'm all done.
All done.
Yeah, I feel like completely tired and rang out like a wet rag.
Yeah,
because
I'm also feeling like a wet rag right now.
Yeah, it's been a lot to make this episode happen.
A lot.
And the interview.
Yeah.
And things.
So thank you if you stayed so far, and make sure to follow us on Instagram and Spotify and everything, and tell your friends.
And YouTube.
And YouTube. And tell your friends and your mom. And
force them to listen.
Yeah, at least your mom.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. I think this is goodbye for this time, and we will hear you in the next episode.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Someone's gotta run, someone's gotta hide. Someone's gotta die! Somebody is fucked. Tick, tick, time's up. Nothing to discuss, fucking let's go. Go swinging, new beginning. Looking up to 5 a.m. Somebody is fucked. Tick, 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 time's up.
Everybody came to party, start a fire, gonna burn it down. Everybody let's get dirty, burn this motherfucker to the ground. Everybody came to party.